Pep Talk UK, Pro Beez, here at the Box Set Film Festival. And I'm joined by two lovely ladies, doing a lot in and out of boxing. Hannah Rankin, world champion.
Yep, thank you.
Mel from Mel PR.
Hey.
Hey, it's very interesting to have you both here. We're talking about women in boxing who have a prominent role, I might add, in and out of the ring. Melissa, you look after a lot of stellar fighters, pound for pound kings, and you're making quite a name for yourself out there.
Really? I'd say so.
Yeah?
Okay.
The blonde girl from Top Rank.
Oh, for God's sake, it's not PR.
What is it like to work alongside, pound for pound champions Lomachenko, Terence Crawford?
I mean, I want to meet these guys.
When you read it out, you're like, what? Well, obviously it's an honour. Obviously it's a lot of pressure as well at the same time. Each fighter has a different story, has different needs. But yeah, I'm very grateful to be working with Top Rank. And yes, that's a very good move. But yeah, it's interesting. It's sometimes hard. I get to travel obviously a lot, going to America, but I'm happy more so this year that with the Crawford Khan campaign, Fury Schwartz campaign, we've got more UK media over to, the States, and it was amazing because I feel like I don't know if you've had many stories written in the US, but we've got great journalists there and great writers, and they really know how to do the pieces.
Because it's interesting, you talk about progression from the beginning. I know you both from the small hall shows.
It's so weird. Yeah, this is the first time.
It's incredible. We all know each other from the beginning.
Me. Yeah. You've interviewed Hannah loads. You've never first time you've interviewed me. I'm joking.
Hannah, what's it been like so far? Obviously now you're world champion.
Yep.
I remember.
Thank you.
I
remember seeing you in the gym.
Yeah.
Just starting sparring for the first time. You were a bassoonist.
Yep.
Now you're world champion.
I mean, it's a bit surreal, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, so proud to be become world champion, be Scotland's first female world champion. A little bit of history from my own country. That's kind of like something really cool. One of the best things that was said to me after the fight was, Hannah, one day you're going to be a pub quiz question. I was like, that was my goal in life.
Yeah,
that was my goal in life.
That's actually a good one, yeah.
Yeah, so really, really proud and so happy to have won a world title at my own weight, the one that I feel great at, and yeah, it's just been a whirlwind of things happening since then. Really exciting time, really exciting.
Because you've been in there with the likes of Carissa Shields.
Yep.
I saw out in the States you had a lot of respect for you out there.
Yeah, no, it was good. That was a great fight. It was really good. I would like to do that again. So yeah, hopefully down the line we'll get in the ring again together for sure.
Yeah, from your fight with her, she said that you were going to become a world champion, and she was right.
She was right. Yeah. No. Me and her have got some things in common. That we're both really dedicated, really driven. We want to push ourselves, and it's great to be in the ring with someone like her. She's a pound for pound champion at the moment, so it was a great experience for me. But I'd like to do it again, maybe at my weight. So yeah, definitely something in the future. And I'm sure we'll be working together again soon, for sure.
Mel, talk to me about some of the challenges from back in the day to where you are now, in terms of the challenges as being a woman in boxing. I mean, how's it sort of been so far?
Well, me and Hannah have been talking about this a lot today. We don't actually really like that question because we feel like we're trying to highlight it, and we just want it to be like, what's it like to do your job? Not what's it like to do your job as a woman or being a boxer
as a woman.
But however, we also understand we do need to also talk about it. We were also saying, the media have a responsibility. I know you're a massive supporter of mine. You're literally there at the end of the line. Frankie, help me! I just can't take this anymore. I want to give up. But then I remember why I got into this, and I wanted to make a difference, and I really felt like I could bring value to the sport with my knowledge in PR and media. And I cannot believe where I'm at now. It's still overwhelming, but I'm really enjoying it, and I hope more and more women will follow suit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, when are we going to see you with some female fighters, doing some
I
campaigns.
desperately I want to, obviously. I really want to. But this is what I found, like, obviously this is not to do with you. This is a bit awkward. But obviously, like, I've tried to get involved with some UK fighters here, but they never seem to be serious. Like, you know, they need to have something more than just wanting to be a British champion or a world champion. I want them to be able to give back as well, because we've all got platforms, and if they have the same mindset and goals, then I will work with them. But I am definitely looking, like Rosanna Cox, I was in talks with her, I was mentoring her for a little bit, and she's obviously faced, as we all know, problems with her licensing and stuff. But yeah, I would like to. I do want to, because I feel like now I've got that, I'm in a position to actually help.
Yeah.
And now it's like, right, you know, I find myself grabbing people, how can I help you? Okay, yeah, let's do it. So
I think
definitely, yeah.
as a female fighter, you've got to be able to do loads of different things. Like,
yeah, sure.
Like this is the difference between a male fighter and a female fighter.
Yeah.
Like, I have to have, you know, I want to be a role model for people and for younger
Sure.
people coming through, boys and girls. You know, but the general public want to see that sort of the caring side to you, the side where you're wanting to go out and do ambassadorial things.
Definitely.
You want to go and like work with other people and promote things and all that sort of stuff. And actually, sometimes I think male fighters get let off a little bit with that, whereas
Yeah.
women, you have to show that you can be a badass in the ring,
Yeah.
but then also
You're
you can
still
go
a
out and
lady
do
when you're-
go out and
you
do
come
charity
out
work
and do everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to do all of these things, plus like promote yourself, make a good impression of yourself, make sure you look good for cameras, and also just like, you know, make an effort to get to know people and really learn about your sports. There's a whole lot of things you've got to know about to be a fighter, and if you're not willing to work hard on all aspects of that, then you're not going to make it, because it's hard work.
And also another thing is that if a fan outside of the ring, right, is watching a girl at home is watching a fight, and they don't see a woman in the ring, they don't see women working around.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to identify themselves in that industry. So the more media coverage we get, the more we also work hard on our social media platforms to really share our lives, and which I do a lot. I always show behind the scenes what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get the same
I don't care if you're
questions
getting
all the
bored.
Yeah.
I'm showing, but it's working because girls are DMing me saying, do you know what? I think I can do this in and out of the ring.
I get the same thing for young female fighters, you know, and also most recently the most interesting thing has been like fathers of young female fighters have been contacting me to ask advice on how
that's
their
brilliant.
daughters can get involved, how their daughters can be kind of more confident, and what weight classes and all this sort of stuff. And that is a real step for me in the UK, to have like the men in your family
Definitely.
like supporting you, because obviously it's great to have your mum and stuff and your sisters being like, yeah, go on, do it, but to actually have men behind you, backing you.
Do you know what? I totally agree.
Yeah.
Because having men sort of back me,
Yeah.
you know, someone powerful and has got a good reputation in boxing, to have them standing by me saying, you know what, she's good.
Yeah.
She's there. That's when I started to get more
You need
respect.
those breaks in the sport just to like
100%.
kind of push forward.
Which is sad that we have to do that, but
Yeah.
that's the reality.
But literally, you worked yourself, you know, from the small hall shows
Yeah.
to where you are now. You know, you've had that platform.
Both kind of.
Yeah, both of
Where
those.
did you start from?
Small hall shows.
Small
yeah,
shows. Yeah, I
definitely.
started small hall as well.
Yeah, both
in and
of
out of the ring. Yes, girl.
So you paid your dues, as it were.
Yeah, we
More
definitely.
her, like that's she's risking her life in the ring. Hello.
No, it's brilliant. Obviously, as well, you know,
We're here.
Christina Hammer
Yep.
and Krista Shields headlining the first women's fight.
Yeah.
Big fight to headline a show. I mean, that shows, you know, the progress that's out there in terms of women in boxing.
Yeah, you know, that was a really exciting fight. It had a great build up. It was really, you know, it's something that everyone was talking about. Even in the small hall shows, I had all the guys talking about it. You know,
Wow.
You've got like trainers there. Oh, that big fight that's coming up. Those two girls, they're fighting for those titles. You know, that was a big step forward, and I was really lucky to be asked to go onto Box Nation and actually do the commentary for that.
Oh,
I had a
my God,
fantastic time working with
fantastic.
Steve Bunce, and it was really good.
Yeah, he's
But you know, it was great to be involved in something like that. And it was momentous. You know, everybody wanted to talk about that fight. It was the big fight that was happening, and yeah, I think we had a good coverage. And from there, things have really started to grow. But that fight, definitely a really important one, just recently for us, for sure.
And you got the likes of Katie Taylor as well.
Yeah.
Undisputed
Yeah.
I love
Champion,
that documentary.
amazing.
I know.
I watched the documentary. I was blown away.
I love
That's what-
Katie.
that's
She's
the
exactly
thing,
who
isn't
she
it?
is. She's
Yeah.
nobody else. She doesn't try to be anybody other than herself, and I really respect that.
Yeah.
She's an amazing fighter, and you know she doesn't feel that comfortable in front of the cameras, but she's just who she is, and that's
Getting
just
better
her.
each
You
time
know.
she's- Yeah, definitely. I think it.
That's nice. It's like a
hard.
natural side
Yeah.
of her that you see. I think
Definitely,
it's good.
definitely.
All right, ladies, it's
Should we
been
mention why we're here? Sorry to be like jumping into your interview, but yeah.
Yeah.
So we're on the panel for $1 Million Baby.
Yep, with Jane Couch as well, which is going to be fantastic. A real pioneer for women in the UK especially. So I'm really looking forward to that. I
Yep.
really can't wait for that. And yeah, $1 Million Baby, it definitely resonates with me, female fighter,
Definitely.
and the connection with your coach and what you go through to get to where you are. So yeah, no, really excited about that. Can't wait. It's going to be
So
good.
the event is on the 3rd and 4th of November. The Boxing Film Festival, which I think is a fantastic thing, and I hope
So many
more
great
people
films,
get
yeah.
behind us and sort of join. And we'll be speaking on the panel, but yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.